each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Armstrong. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Rebels will kick this away to start us off. Dropping back, it's Mateer. With the catch, it's Ott. Oh, what a spin! They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, good run here, and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman, but DeMarco Murray, and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Catch made by the tight end. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's...
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Offense moving to a bunch formation. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Yeah, the wide receiver here may be thinking a little bit too far ahead on this screen. Obviously, the first priority is securing the ball. I think the nerves may be getting the best of him.
The Rebels will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back. It's Mateer. Quick throw. Testing the middle. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Big conversion there on third down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, that one's picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Tossing to the back, running left. Breaks free.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He escapes the pocket. Nice grab. It's Taylor. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
They're going to run it. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So it's third and short in the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Pulls it in. It's Lee. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. On the move now. Makes the catch. It's Ott. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And that is always the toughest thing for defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The shotgun handoff here. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
Job of the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Back to throw. It's Mateer. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Sooners. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good. The goal touchdown, 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Fire to the right side, complete. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. That's caught. It's Ott. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
A completion makes it second down. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. With the catch, it's Ott. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Running out of time in the pocket, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
So 2nd and 7 at a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Grab down the middle. It's Haas. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Close to the tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Back to throw. It's Mateer. Bringing pressure. Up over the middle. It's Ott.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Defense is coming after him. Looking deep to the right after all that. Downfield shot, balls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Ray. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down at the 44. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. The Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Quick completion to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read, and the result is a 1st down and a big gain.
1st and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Ray. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. He's running out of time here. There's contact on the throw. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. And the Rebels will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still tries to squeeze the ball in there.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That pass falls incomplete. Throw for it on 3rd down. Caught near the goal line. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So it's 4th down and 2. They could make a 1st down without scoring. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
221 wing. 221 wing.
Here comes a handoff. He's got the first and still going. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick it deep to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Offense back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. They test the middle of the defense but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Makes the grab. It's Watkins. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Sooners. The defense produces 6 points.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school. Shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Important second down play coming up. He keeps it on the design run. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Rebels come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Receiver in motion now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back.
Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line.
He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but brings up a fourth down. The Rebels will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And here comes the punter onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. He'll field it close to the 50. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Finds his man. It's hot. And the defense brings him down. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this. You can catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. And the Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
2nd down play coming up. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. He's got it, looking for the end zone. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
To the air, it's Mateer. Grabbed by the receiver. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Still no answer for this offense. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. first down. We're going to throw the football. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Looking right. This one caught. Touchdown, Sooners. This offense really clicking. And they connect again. That's just been an unstoppable pitch-and-catch combination all game here.
This receiver's been making this defense look silly, Chris, the entire game. He has multiple touchdowns so far. Just shows you that whatever the game plan was to slow him down, flat out hasn't worked.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackle right there. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. They'll hand it off. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Sophomore brought down after a nice run. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the second down play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. The pass rush closing in. He escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in cross territory.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Of double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Oh, and the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. Going to set up a third down play. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Dropping back, it's Mateer. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Oklahoma. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And as we take a break to flip into the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Setting the back in motion. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab near the sticks. It's Watkins. He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit. The Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Try and muscle for the first down. And the Rebels pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Looking for a gap. It's Lacey.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gives it to the back. Gets the first and still running. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. And a short run there to end the game.